Hello again. Now the main stories in London. A 16-year-old boy who was arrested on suspicion of murder after a teenager died in a fire at a flat in Beckton has been released on bail until next month. A 14-year-old girl died in the fire, which happened on Thursday evening in Tollgate Road. 5 people were also injured but have since been discharged from hospital. Police say they're treating the fire as arson. A post-mortem examination is taking place this evening. A remembrance walk for a head teacher who took her own life after learning an Ofsted report was downgrading her school has taken place this afternoon. Ruth Perry was the head teacher of Caversham Primary School in Reading. Organisers of the walk say it celebrated Miss Perry's life in education and everything that's good in schools. A chef from Uxbridge is among the British Empire Medal recipients who will attend King Charles's coronation ceremony next month. Manju Malhi works with a senior citizens charity and was awarded for her services to the community in London during the pandemic.
It's really bringing people together, really, in a way, just like how our charities are working. The coronation is a simple thing about service to the people, to its people. So feeling really emotional, really excited. And I feel that I'm going to be in a part of history. It's so unique, this event, that we won't forget it.
A Beatrix Potter-inspired Easter adventure is taking over London's iconic Covent Garden piazza. Visitors there can expect to be taken back to a Covent Garden of old, while families are encouraged to get creative as they look out for familiar characters like Peter Rabbit and Jemima Puddle Duck. Jay Akbar has more.
Do you want to come on an adventure? Of course you do. Round Mrs McGregor's farm, then to Flora's flower stall, to go and find Mrs Puddle Duck, obviously. It's all part of an immersive new Peter Rabbit experience in Covent Garden.
Now, if you ask me, the streets of central London are filled with anxiety, but to these little bunny rabbits, well, they're filled with adventure.
So what are they in for?
It does blend the celebration of Easter with this beloved character. You know, it's all about bunnies, it's all about ducks, it's all about eggs.
It's all about Beatrix Potter.
Oatcakes! Thanks, Mrs. Puddle Duck.
A new animated series brought her world to a whole new generation.
Oh, Beatrix, did you remember to get the Easter presents? Peter!
And today, the woman stepping into her shoes hopes it'll inspire these kids to create and imagine worlds of their own.
An experience like this can really be a real opening thing for a lot of young people to realise their own creativity, and they can put their voices out there and be heard, and it will make a difference.
To find their voice, they really had to get into character, really into character, by hiding like bunnies and, of course, hopping like them. And it wasn't just the kids getting stuck in.
Yeah, I felt like it was an excuse for me to be a kid again, a little bit. Yeah, it was good.
And, reading is really good for the kids, and I think they bring that to life.
Our daughter, Sienna, is obsessed with Peter Rabbit, the little TV programme. So to see the animals come to life as puppets today is really exciting for her.
Well, I suppose everything can be an adventure if you've got bunny ears on. Jay Akbar, ITV News.
Animals at London Zoo have been enjoying some early Easter treats too. The animals practiced their natural foraging behaviours as they clawed their way into giant cardboard eggs to get to their Easter treats. Now let's take a look at the sport in London.
Zero Accounting Software sponsors ITV Regional Sports Report.
In the Premier League, Brentford were looking good in the first half, but Newcastle came back strong in the second. They're currently 2-1 up. West Ham are 1-0 up against Fulham. It's looking good for Spurs, who are 2-1 up in their match against Brighton and Hove Albion. And despite having Frank Lampard back as manager, Chelsea are currently 1-0 down against Wolverhampton. Now let's have a look at the weather. Here's Chris.
Feels like home, whatever the weather. Valent Boilers and Heat Pumps sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
Hello there. Very good evening to you. Yes, the Easter weekend so far has been shaping up fairly fine. Some sunshine to start this morning, although some quite dense mist and fog patches around gave some lovely atmospheric photos as we started. Lovely scenes from Bushy Park first thing today. And as we go into Easter Sunday, we still have high pressure never too far away. That continues the fairly fine story, but you'll notice weather fronts gathering pace in the Atlantic, changing the feel of the weather story as we go into Easter Monday. Of course, it wouldn't be a bank holiday without some outbreaks of rain, would it? As we go through the rest of this evening and overnight, we still have a little bit of sunshine to end the day, but patchy cloud just tending to come and go as we go through the night. Similar to last night, again, there'll be some mist and fog through the southern home counties, but not as cold as this morning. Temperatures for most of us holding up into mid-single figures. It means that we start tomorrow morning then, as we go through Sunday, fairly fine actually. That mist and fog soon lifting and breaking to reveal a fairly fine day to come. Still with some sunshine, the winds generally from a southerly direction for all of us, and actually into the afternoon feeling pleasant once again, and those temperatures could even be a smidge higher than today. 18 there would be 64 in Fahrenheit, possibly could be the warmest day of the year so far. But as we go towards Monday, our story to the forecast changes. All outbreaks of rain begin to push their way in from the Atlantic. This weather front here develops a little wave that will give some heavier rain as we go through the afternoon on Bank Holiday Monday, possibly clearing to some sunny spells, but a mix of rather heavy scattered showers. And that unsettled theme continues into the new working week, staying fairly unsettled with showers at times, quite windy on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Valent sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
We're back tomorrow at 7:15. Until then, goodbye.